I bet you've wondered how many times I've fell running down the stairs. Ironically, 0, though I have fell running up the stairs. Also, it's Update Monday! What's going on with y'all, big dog? And it is an amazing Monday. It's actually been 8 months and 2 weeks of kicking rheumatoid arthritis' ass. I gotta say, I feel completely phenomenal. I got a little knee pain, but that's for something completely different. Maybe it was from falling up the stairs. And to update you on my mental, I ain't gonna cap. I mean, I have multiple different personalities for a reason. I ain't been doing so well for these past few weeks. And it's something that I could very much fix. The thing is, when you're a content creator looking at numbers, it feels really bad to see those numbers drop. And that's exactly what's been happening. I've been struggling to find like a new series or something that you guys would genuinely enjoy. And then that's when it hit me. Hey, we all go through times where we're down, but we're never down and out. Basically what I'm trying to say, as long as you keep fighting, as long as you keep getting back up and attempting, try again, you'll get the opportunity to succeed. Just like these amazing rogue decks this format, they may be down, players may not recognize them, but they're not out. With the right player, the right amount of dedication, you can give these strategies the correct opportunity to succeed, and they will do amazing. So without further ado, let's jump on in and start talking about these rogue decks that can dominate.
No, I don't appreciate Callie calling us crazy. That's not how we roll. But one thing that I do roll with is with the shit-all strategy. This is a very good strategy built on flip effect monsters. Monsters like how's Squamata doing? Amazing in this Yu-Gi-Oh card game, allowing you to send any shit-all monster from your deck to your graveyard. But let's stop talking about the flip effect monsters. Let's move to the fusions. The fusions is exactly where it's at. And as long as cards like Shit-all Fusion and El Shit-all Fusion exist, allowing you to fusion summon at any point in time, even on your opponent's turn, or fusion summon from your deck if your opponent has a monster special from the extra deck. I think this is going to be nice, Benny. Some of the strongest monsters in Shit-all's arsenal are not only Shit-all Winda and Shit-all Construct, but the fact that these monsters can be fusion summoned with a Shit-all monster and another monster of the same attribute. The only thing that this means is cards like Super Polymerization become a lot more potent for Shit-alls. And this deck can be played in so many different ways. I know that Outback Callie has been mentioning me a lot. I like to tell him to keep my name out his mouth. But ironically, Shit-all's mixed with Dino just as well as Invoked. You can even play a pure version and that's 5 out of 5 Squamatas here. Who the keeps putting those 5 Squamatas and Animador and Archosaurs down below? Listen here, I want him dead. I want his Allure Darkness dead. I want his Thunder Dragon deck destroyed. I want everything he ever knew about Yu-Gi-Oh to be eliminated. He's gonna be sleeping with the fishy soon. Watch yourself. You're an editor.
Hey, Merciful Callie to Don, if we don't, keep that editor, we won't have any more videos coming out with the same frequency. But another thing that is on the same frequency that we gotta be on is Salamangreat Great. Now, unfortunately, I did say that it was going to be a top meta deck. Oh, Callie, you're overzealous. But that doesn't change that Salamangreat Great requires the right dedicated player to be able to win games easily. The Salamangreat Great strategy is built on making Salamangreat Great Sunlight Wolf. You already know this. And if you second summon Sunlight Wolf, you get in a range of spell and trap cards to add to your hand, such as Salamangreat Great Rage and Roar, allowing you to negate your opponent's important cards, but also destroy multiple cards on the field. But the biggest thing that keeps Salamangreat Great into this realm of competitive relevancy is Axis Code Talker. Now, I know to some people in the TCG, Axis Code Talker is a very expensive card, just crafted what 30 Ultra Rare does, duh. Wait, you can't do that in real life? Well then, might have to figure something else out then. In the Solomon Great strategy, you can make Access Code Talker not only 5,300 and able to destroy up to 3 cards on your opponent's side of the field, it can attack twice, meaning that it can inflict 10,600 damage at the end sequence, and that's normally enough for game. But the best thing about Solomon Great is in this current format is that we have devised a way to stop you from taking advantage of our biggest weakness. The Adventure Token Engine isn't just for Prank Kids or Phantom Knights, it can be for Solomon Great too, as we don't need our normal summon monsters effects. I mean, normal summoning Foxy and Gazelle are okay, but why do that when I can special summon them and gain effects? The Adventure Token Engine in Wandering Griffin Rider allows you to prevent your opponent from using Nibiru the Primal Being, Solomon Great's biggest enemy, as we go into a 1-card combo to allow us to do exactly what we want. There's also the fact that Solomon Great plays extremely well inside of a hand trap format, and guess how many hand traps you gotta play to be competitive? 1, 2, 14. I gotta say, even in the current situation, it may not be a meta deck after the Forbidden List, Solomon Great is still a too-strong strategy that can turn the top tables. Now, I'm normally not a simp to anything out there, but those Dragon Mummies, boy! The next strategy I want to talk to you about, it feels like Konami knew what they were doing when they made these, as Dragon Mummies are the strategy that is not only good in Yu-Gi-Oh! I have liked all of Chamber Dragon Maid's pictures on Instagram. Every single one. And she hasn't messaged me yet in the DMs. I'm still waiting, though. I'm still waiting. Dragon Maids at first sight don't necessarily seem too good, but they win in the battle of attrition. How the Dragon Maid strategy works is during the battle phase, you want to return your lower level Dragon Maid monsters from your field to your hand to be able to special summon the big guys. Now, the big ones really don't do much, as Lorpar and Tenhek don't necessarily provide a lot of effects, but you gotta think big brain. The trigger effects of your Dragon Maid monsters allow you to gain some serious advantage. Chamber Dragon Maid and Dragon Maid Parlor allow you to add Dragon Maid cards from your deck to your hand or send them from the deck to the graveyard. You can combine this with cards like Heretic Seal of Heavenly Spheres, which not only disrupt your opponent by bouncing the card, but can also special summon dragon baddies from your deck to the side of the field. It's like when you finally get that girl number and you find out that it is not a fake number, it's actually her, boy, you in there. You've never experienced that, have you? Like, the getting number part. But it's okay, we can still simp for the fact that they'll keep coming back. Similar to how Dragon Maid Tiding not only allows you to special summon them from the graveyard to the side of the field, but can also disrupt the opponent and return those same trigger effect Dragon Maids to your hand for later turn use. This is a strategy that works on steamrolling the opponent. The more time goes by, the bigger the advantage it gets. House Dragon Maid and Dragon Maid Shu are the deck's game-ending cards, not only allowing you to get resources and disrupt the opponent, these cards are way easy to summon through Dragon Maid Changeover. I gotta say that Dragon Maids are entering that territory of being one of the best side set strategies since Sky Striker, and they do have something in common. Come on, Chamber, you gotta like me somehow. Notice I'm liking your pictures. Dragon Maid is also a strategy that can employ a ton of hand traps and isn't just restricted to playing just Dragon Maid. You've seen what Rocket Dragon Link done with Dragon Maid Chamber and the Dragon Maid Tiding. Imagine what you can do if you just splash some more dragon cards in Dragon Maid. As my grandpa used to tell me, it ain't tricking if you got it. I'm gonna be tricking all day on these Dragon Maid cards, as they're actually really good not only in Master Duel, but in the TCG. Hi, since Callie is going crazy, I thought I'd show myself. I'm Bat Callie, the hero that Callie always looked up to. And I may not be the hero that you guys want, but I'm the hero you need. Speaking of such, I'm here to tell you about the deck that you need to start playing. It's Heroes. This is a deck that can take a bite out of crime. I'm a bat. What'd you expect? The hero strategy employs some new cards since I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Hero Dark Law may not be new to some, but it's definitely new to me. I mean, think about it. I've been here since the 70s. Dark Law banishes cards. I didn't even know banish was a thing. I thought it was removed from play still. Dark Law not only punishes every villain on your opponent's side of the field, anytime they want to search from their deck to their hand, well, you can banish it too. But I'm not here to talk about Dark Law. We're actually here to talk about how this deck can summon monsters like Destiny Hero Phoenix Enforcer to enforce crime. That's right, I'm very punny too. What? Didn't everybody get their puns from Heroes? How many trash TV shows and movies did you see where the hero makes a pun every time he jumps in? Or, in my case, flies.
I don't think that meant flies.
Shut your up! Anyways, before I was rudely interrupted, monsters like Vision Hero Trinity not only become super big, 5,000 attack, but allows you to attack every single one of your opponent's monsters. Heroes are an amazing going second deck that can take a bite out of crime, I'm a bat, and allow you to wipe your opponent's board and go for the OTK. And I gotta say, this is a strategy you either die a hero or live long enough to become a villain. Jay-Z, around 2011. Oh, where is he? Where is he? Where is he? And lastly is a strategy that not too many players put some respect on, but I'm telling you, it is a top rogue deck. Mech Knights are an incredible strategy that is built on going second and built on a grind. I mean, imagine being able to summon 2,000 plus attack monsters such as Mech Knight Blue Sky and Mech Knight Purple Nightfall, which not only get you advantage, they're huge monsters. I even remember an esteemed content creator getting first place with Mech Knights, but I'm not gonna tell you nothing about it. In a format where cards like Destiny Hero, Phoenix Enforcer, and Artifact Scythe are prioritized, well, Mech Knights can not only have access to both of those cards, your advantage engine is insane. The fact that you can break boards with cards like Kaiju, giving your opponent that turtle, or prevent your opponent from special summoning by giving him a Nightmare Corruptor Ibli. The Mech Knight strategy is phenomenal inside of this particular format, and it has so many options. Mech Knight Invoke for the players that want to do the fusion, summon, dance, and summon some really powerful monsters. There's Crusadia Mech Knight for players that want to OTK your opponent extremely fast. And then of course, there's Pure Mech Knight for the players that are about that pure advantage. In fact, if your opponent decides to go first, Mech Knight is actually a strategy that's better off going second. Not saying that it can't go first, as it can set up some really cruel boards. But man, just being able to see your opponent place cards in the same column, got you doing the Birdman hand rub, playboy. Listen there, playboy. Not gonna tell you one more time. Put some respect on my name. They say the mech shall inherit the earth, and this is the time around for Mech Knights to be able to dominate the top meta. All right, guys, I know Callie is going a little psycho,